Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Yeah, if this is your very first time seeing my beautiful face, hi, hello, welcome. Let me know in the comments what brought you here, what made you click, what made you be like, what is she talking about in this video? Yes, and if you're a returner, if you're one of my OGs, hi, hello, what's up, holla. Just whoever you are, please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. Make sure to like, comment, share, hit the notification bell so that you're one of the first people. Yeah, so you're one of the first people to know when I post a video. And also just keep supporting my channel, keep sharing, keep enjoying my content because I love creating it for you guys. But let's get on to today's topic. Okay, so y'all, we're in the thick of not thick, but we are definitely going along in the application cycle. Submission started in May, end of May. It's June. People are submitting their applications. People are there's a burst of hope. There's a new set of people trying to get into medical school, and they're doing things. But if anybody knows anything about this process, they know that it is expensive. The process is over expensive. God, primary applications already, I think it costs $170 for one, as in for your primary application. Then each additional school that you add is about $40. I don't know if things have changed now. So imagine, and you have to apply to a lot of schools to increase your chances. So the average number of schools people are applying to is 15, and that's just like some people are applying to both MD and DO schools. Like, it's crazy. The process is crazy and crazily expensive, and that's just the primaries. Talk more of the secondary application side, and the average secondary application fee is about $100 on average. I've seen schools be about like 120, some 75, but the average is 100. So, and then that you're submitting those secondary applications for 20, 15 school. You understand? It's very expensive. I'm actually going to do a video very soon about like the breakdown of how much I spent in my application cycle. So there's a lot. It's very, very expensive. And your sweetheart over here is always trying to bring you guys tips on how to save, on how I was able to save, how I was able to manage, because the costs are astronomical. So today's video, I'm just going to be talking about how people are able to, cut costs for the application cycle, particularly your secondary applications, and how I was able to cut costs for mine. So the very first thing that you can do is apply for the fee waiver, for the AAMC fee waiver application program. The thing about this application program is that if you apply and you qualify for the fee waiver, you get your mcat is reduced costs. I think you get 50% off on your mcat. You're able to get, I think it's 20 schools, 20 applications free. So 20 schools applications free. You're able to save on the AAMC materials. So I talked about that in my how to study for the MCAT on a budget. You're able to save on the AAMC material. And also, schools give people who have who qualify for this fee waiver, they also waive their secondary applications. So why not do it? If you are someone who qualifies for the fee waiver, just find out if you qualify. If you're an international student, unfortunately, we don't qualify. You know how you have to be a US citizen or permanent resident to qualify. But still look, and I know that because of COVID, they increased what the poverty line had to be so that so essentially they made it so that more people can qualify for the fee waiver program. So check, don't say, don't give up, or don't be like, oh, I don't qualify, I'm not even going to try. Try. The worst thing they can say is no. And I know the whole thing is very, very hard. There are so many rules and stuff, but at least try. So that's for MD schools. For DO schools, their own fee waiver program is a little bit more flexible. You're more likely to qualify for the fee waiver. and I'm an international student, I was able to qualify because of how much I made. So like I fell within that, let's say, poverty line. I was really broke. I'm really broke. Oh. Don't mind that I'm just here smiling for you people. So I fell within that poverty line, or that line, for you to be able to qualify for fee assistance for DO schools. So it's actually very, very easy. In your application, is like, I think on the top right hand corner, I'm going to put a picture on the top right hand corner. If you just go in there, you put that you're applying for the fee waiver. Then I think you have to submit tax documents to show that, because it's the tax documents that you're going to use. And it's pretty fast. Within 2 to 3 days, I got a response letting me know that I qualified. And because I qualified for the fee waiver, I was able to get my primary applications waived, and schools, a lot of DO schools, I think all the ones I applied to, if you got your primary applications waived because you qualified for a fee waiver, they also waived your secondary applications because, you understand, I qualified. If you have enjoyed this video so far, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, comment, let me know in the comments, like, if you did something, how you were able to maybe qualify, or if you were able to get like secondary applications waived or anything like that. Let me know in the comments, and let's keep enjoying the video. So now, the thing that I did specially because I qualified for DO schools secondary fee waivers, but I didn't qualify for MD fee waivers. But I still was broke. I still needed some kind of assistance. So what I did was that I emailed every single school that I applied to. I applied to 20 MD schools and 6 DO schools. I emailed every single MD school that I applied to, and I emailed them, letting them know my situation, especially since it was in the thick of COVID. I had just been laid off, so I was unemployed. I was getting some kind of assistance from my parents, but that was for primary applications. So it was just, I needed help. So I emailed them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read out what my email was. I'm also going to put it's going to be on the screen. And I'm actually going to link to a blog post for that email template, so that if you end up wanting to use that email template that I used, feel very, very free to use it. Obviously, change things. I'm just going to change things around, don't just go and copy and paste, but feel free to use it. So I'm going to read out what that email said for you guys. So the title of my email was request for secondary fee waiver. So I said, good day, my name is whatever your name is, and then I put my AAMC ID in a bracket. I am a 2021, because I was 2021 applicant at X medical school. I recently received a secondary application form from your institution, and I'm writing to inquire if X medical school grants fee waivers for secondary applications. I unfortunately do not qualify for the amcas fee waiver. I told them because I'm an international student, but the COVID-19 situation has introduced some financial limitations for us. I'm currently unemployed due to the pandemic. I support myself. I've attached my tax return. So I also attached down my tax return, just kind of as an evidence. I said my parents support me, but were only able to help me for the primary applications. Just said some things about myself. So talk about your own situation, because everybody's situation is unique. And I said, please, would getting a fee waiver be possible? And if so, how would I go about? In case please let me know if I can provide any other information. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to hearing from you. And so I attached down my tax return as well. So the reason why I said let me know how to go about it, because some schools did not give complete fee waivers. Some schools needed you to do something when you submit. Some schools automatically applied the fee waiver. But after sending that email, out of the 20 schools I applied to, 9 gave me a fee waiver, and that was really, really useful and really, really helpful for me. Oh, that's almost 50%. I don't know math like that, but you know what I mean. But a lot of the schools gave me a fee waiver, and that was really, really helpful for me. So, it really goes to show that closed mouths don't get fed. Open your mouth in this application process. Don't be afraid to ask if you need something. Even if it's our interviews were virtual, but even if it's you need help with where to stay when you're going for your interviews, maybe you can't afford the accommodation or something, ask. You never know what schools have available. Like, some of these schools have a lot of money, some don't. You don't know. Are you in their budget? Are you part of their account committee? You don't know. So you have to ask. You have to open your mouth and ask. So like I said, I'm going to attach a link to like a blog post where I have a copy of this email. I'm obviously going to remove like personal details and stuff, but so that you can be able to use it if you want to request for a secondary fee waiver. So especially if you don't qualify for the AAMC fee waiver. Again, obviously, like, it's going to be need based. It's going to be based on like your situation. Some schools told me, oh no, they don't give unless you qualified for amcas fee waiver. But again, the worst thing they can say is no. You carry that no and you keep going. But at least try. Don't as in just leave it to chance. Actually try. Just ask them. Some will give you, some will not, and that's okay. But that was how I was able to get secondary fee waiver, my secondary applications waived for 9 out of 20 MD schools that I applied to, and then for all 6 of the DO schools that I applied to. I will still make another video to show you how I picked my school list and how I think international students should go about picking their school list. So, but thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you were able to get something from what I shared. If you got secondary fee waivers and you did it a different way, please let us know in the comments. Like, this is a sharing platform. Like, so many people read these comments and they want to know what people are doing differently. So please let us know in the comments if you did something differently. As always, continue to like, click that thumb up button. Click it for me, please. Comment, share, and most of all, subscribe. I enjoy making these videos for you all, and I hope you enjoy watching them too. But till next time, bye.